Today I'm going to do something I have been wanting to do for a while, which is take you on a bit of a deep dive of my Loungefly collection. I have a lot, I won't get through all of them today, but there will be more released later on. If you like your Disney content, please make sure to give me a like and follow on Instagram and TikTok, and let's get straight into it with a bit of a Lion King vibe. Come wander over to this side of the room with me where I have 3 beautiful Lion King bags and I'm going to show you all of them. Starting with the villain himself, Scar. This bag I actually got from Minitopia. I heard a rumor that they might be closing down. Hopefully not. We need more pop culture stores, not less. But here he is. Scar. It does protrude up from the base of the backpack. And on the front we've got Zazu, Simba and Nala. And on the sides you've got his paws, so it's like his whole body is designed into the bag. And one of the things that I really like about this one, if you open the front pocket, his face actually continues underneath. One of the things I love about Loungefly is their attention to detail. On the back, you've just got plain black straps. They do change in the material to be brown. And then on the back, you've got his tail. And inside the big pocket is, let's see if I can find a good way of showing you this. It's kind of like a browny red, and it's got the pattern of a lion. Still with very kind of African vibes around the bag. I think Scar is probably in my top 5 villains. You will find out who my number 1 villain is today, I promise. But let's jump on over to Rafiki. Over here. This bag is really nice. It does have one little impractical bit, which I'll show you in a minute. But the grey, which goes on the sides, this is all actually like a velvet. So you can see it changes like velvet normally does. Rafiki's face. The pocket, I actually haven't taken the plastic off it yet, but the zip to the front pocket is the Simba symbol, that's really hard to say, that Rafiki draws onto the tree. And then the back is not velvet, it's that like leathery material, but we've got Rafiki with his stick and again that Simba symbol. Plain blue, obviously to tie in with the blue at the front, all over the zip too. And then the zips on this are just the plain gold that say Loungefly. This pocket is really hard to use. This is the only impractical part. I don't use it because you have to, if you undo the pocket, you can see it sits in here. You have to like move his face and it just doesn't really work. So I don't use that front pocket. But inside is Rafiki with his stick, some leaves, again that Simba symbol, the blue pattern continuing from the front, and some stars, some swirls, again just keeping the very African-y kind of vibes going. And then lastly, oh, this one I got from Pop Culture online. And then the last one that I have for the Lion King is actually a Disney Parks bag, and I got it in Disneyland Paris 2025. I believe they might still have it from some videos that I've seen, but I'm not 100% sure. I love it. One of the things I love about it is the fact that it's a lighter color bag. I find it really hard to find lighter color bags from Loungefly that I like, but sometimes you just need it for the outfit. But yes, it's got these leaves all around it, which are actually indented, so when you put your hand over it, it goes in. The front has Mufasa and Simba. The leaves are just continued all the way around to the back. You've got this lovely olive green in the straps. Gets a little bit darker down the bottom. Nothing super fancy on the zips. They are more of like a dirty gold, not quite bronze. And inside, very, very, I like to say festive looking. It's probably better this way. You've got just African-inspired patterns in the same colors as those leaves. Paw prints, you've got the Simba outline that we saw from Rafiki as well. And it's just a really nice bag. And it's kind of like a soft, leathery feeling. So that one there, Disneyland Paris. I don't know, if you're there at the moment, let me know. Do they still have this bag? People might want it. Excellent. Great way to kick off the collection, but let's wander on over to the other side of the room. Over here, I have a bag that is pretty unique, I think, and it's actually, again, a park bag, but I did not get it myself in a park. I did get an online shopper to grab this one for me because obviously I don't live in America. This bag is inspired by quite an older Disney movie, the Three Caballeros, who travel around Mexico. And here we have the bag. Step right in for you. And on the front, we've got Donald, Jose, and Panchito, who are the Three Caballeros over here. And right behind them, you've got fireworks in the Mexican flag colors and Chichen Itza as well, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world, I believe. And on the side says, Saludos, amigos. Lots of musical notes, because when you watch this movie, don't expect like a modern day movie. It's one of the ones where there's about 7 storylines happening. But the Three Caballeros travel around Mexico and there's lots of music, which is why the music notes are there. Same on the other pocket. And on the back, it says Mexico with another character from the film. And the straps continue this lovely color pattern. It's different on both sides, which is then again echoed just underneath and in the hook. And even on the sides of the pockets right up the top. And on the inside, oh, even, I forgot, around the actual tag as well, it's all colorful here. Then inside we have the Three Caballeros playing what I think is a guitar. I'm gonna go with guitar, and some more fireworks against a gorgeous like deep blue. But I know that the Three Caballeros can be a little bit difficult to find things for. I know they do have another Loungefly where it's like their faces on top of each other. My friend has that one. But I loved this. I try to find the ears to match it as well. You can get them on eBay, the bag and ears together, but it was more expensive than I was willing to pay. And I managed to get this through a outlet shopper on Facebook, Sharon's Disney Outlet Shopping, at a great price. I think I grabbed it for 80 Australian dollars, including postage, which is amazing for a park bag from the States. And with our conversion rate, so happy about it. Okay, for those who don't know, my favorite Halloween movie of all time is Hocus Pocus. Has been since I was a kid, and I do have a few bags from the movie, so I'm going to take you through them right now. Then we'll stay on the kind of Halloween track for a little bit before we jump to some princesses. Behind me, I'm going to try to get these bags out without ruining everything. No promises. Bear with me. The first of the 3 Hocus Pocus bags. This is Billy. Everyone say, hi, Billy. If you haven't seen the movie, pause this, go watch it, come back, you'll get it. This is Billy. It is a crossbody, and this one is from Pop Culture. I love that on the back, it has his tombstone engraving. The detail. It's got the hooks on the side. I've just got the strap inside to make it easier for storage, but it's plain black. And something I love about Loungefly, when you do get a crossbody, this is obviously the bit that you put onto the bag, they all twist. So there's never a moment where your strap's twisted. It just falls flat on your body every time. And then inside it says, oh, it's really hard to show in crossbodies. It says, don't lose your head. Again, if you haven't seen Hocus Pocus, go watch it. And then it's got Bill's full name, which is William Butcherson. So that's a really fun one. Again, I got it from Pop Culture. I did a massive order where I think I got like 7 bags at the same time. Great delivery day. My bank account was not so happy with me. What next? Okay, let's stay with the kind of black theme colors. Oh, Winifred got stuck. This one here, I actually can't remember where I got it from. It was either Pop Culture or Marketplace. But here we go. Up the back, we've got the Sanderson house with the 3 Sanderson sisters silhouetted flying over it. Actually furry like a cat, holding the black flame candle. The sides, super simple, nothing special on the zips either, just a lovely gold. And on the back, it just says, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus within like a cauldron kind of shape. Plain black everywhere else. And inside this one, very witchy vibes. We've got this like bluey purple color scheme going to match the front here with cats, potions, cauldrons, the black flame candle, stars, just a half moon, like very witchy. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just plain black underneath, Thackeray at the front. A very nice bag, especially around Halloween. And yes, I do wear all of my Halloween bags. Actually, I've worn about 95% of all the bags I own. Some of them I haven't worn yet. Either because there hasn't been the occasion for it or the outfit, or it's really special. Or sometimes they're just not like a practical wearing bag. But most of them I've worn. And then lastly, I'm gonna have to fix this later. For Hocus Pocus, we get a little bit brighter. Red bag over here. And this bag, if you have a look at the pattern of the top of it, is actually to replicate Danny's costume that she wears going trick-or-treating when she dresses up as a witch. So that's what this is. And then obviously we've got the jack-o'-lantern at the front saying, I shall always be with you. And Thackeray pops up. Love it. And even it continues down the bottom with that costume of hers. The side, again, the costume that Danny wears. Nothing, oh, actually there is something on the back, my apologies. We've got Thackeray Binks with the black flame candle. Black straps to match this black hook and the zip. Gold, just with the Loungefly symbol on it. And then inside it continues the homage to Danny's costume. I like this. I like this one because it's bright red. And I don't have, oh, I think it's my only red Halloween one. I have 2 other red ones, but they're not Halloween. And inside, again, continuing the costume underneath. Yay, Hocus Pocus! Sticking with the Halloween-inspired bags, I'm going to take you over to, before I do that, here's a little plushie of Danny and her costume, so you can see very similar kind of bag. Like I was saying, I'm going to take you over to my Nightmare Before Christmas collection. I do love this, and the bags are very Tim Burton, and they're 2 quite contrasting bags, so I'll grab them both out. And again, oh, I got plushies going everywhere. That's fine. This is the first one. Now, this one I did find on Facebook Marketplace. There are a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas bags. I don't love all of them. Some of them, I just don't like the art style. There is one that came out last year that I really want and I haven't got yet. It's a Sally backpack, and it's basically Sally's costume, but the coloring is gorgeous. It's so bright. I just haven't gotten around to getting it yet because I'm trying this new thing this year where I only get bags from like series or collections I don't have yet. So far so good, but no promises. Anyway, this one, black, gold, white, very Tim Burton. It even has on the plaque, it's a little bit different to the normal ones that you see. And it's very much like tarot cards. And it's great because it's got, I think, all the characters on it. We've got the devil, the lovers, Wheel of Torture. What else is on here? The king, obviously Jack. But Oogie Boogie's on here somewhere. Yeah, the fool. So Great Death, which is 0. And it just continues all the way around. The zip is gold to match this gold here. Nothing super fancy. Straps are all black. And then inside, it's just Nightmare Before Christmas. Pumpkin King head, bats, cats, stars, swirls. Very Tim Burton. So I really like this one. Goes with a lot of stuff because again, it's black. Can't really go wrong. However, this one came out last year and I love it. Look how bright and green it is. It is Oogie Boogie and it is a crossbody. So I can make it longer and wear it all the way diagonally across or over the shoulder. And something very cool about this bag, I'm just going to show you on the back because it's easiest to see. It's actually woven. It doesn't it's not printed to look woven, it is woven. So you can feel the texture. It's really nice. And Oogie Boogie's head does stick out the top, so just be careful when storing it. I'll get to this bit in a second. I'll show you inside first. Again, a little bit hard to do with a crossbody. The tag on this one is green. But you've got Sally, Jack, Oogie Boogie's heads, and again, just some bats and swirls and dots in like a grey. Very cute. And the zip is like a shiny grey. But Oogie Boogie's arms have a clip underneath and it opens. So you've got this, which is where your front pocket is, which can actually fully detach. I'm just going to do one side though. And you can change it to be this or this. Personally, I don't use this side because I'm arachnophobic and every time I've tried to use it this way, I freak out when I see the spiders thinking that they're real. So I just keep it this way. But it looks like his body, which is like the Hessian sac, has been cut open and the worms are coming out of it, which is very, very cool. Oh. So I do really like this one. It does fit a surprising amount of stuff in it, even though it looks a bit smaller. But that is my Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's get stuck into the princesses, shall we? Come on over to this side of the room. I have two princesses in life who I always struggle to pick my favorite from, and they are Pocahontas and Mulan. And every time I think I've figured it out, I'm like, it's Mulan. Then I go, wait, no, but Pocahontas does this. And then it's Pocahontas, and I'm like, no, but then Mulan does this. So I can never pick between these two, but I do have two bags from Pocahontas that I would like to share with you. Oh, before I forget, sorry. The green Oogie Boogie bag I actually got from Jack's Cave of Wonders in Joondalup. Let's jump into the Pocahontas bags. And the first of the two is this one here. And I bought this one from Pop Culture. I like it. I don't love it. I do like it though. And it's basically just got different scenes from the movie printed on the back. So we've got John Smith and Pocahontas. Even at the top of the pocket, you got Miku, Pocahontas. Famous, iconic Colors of the Wind moment on the front. Percy and Miku in the bath. Love it. Then we got Ratcliffe and Percy on the back. And some more Percy, Miku and Flit in this one on the side. What I do love is at the front zip pockets is Miku. I love Miku. I think he's hilarious. And this really nice kind of dark tan, it's not quite brown strap, which again pokes up just above the pocket and on the front too. But inside, just like a lovely, again, I'm going to say tan, almost peachy behind it. Portraits of Pocahontas with a compass. I do like this bag. But the one I'm really proud of is the next one, which I had seen one day going down a rabbit hole Google search of retired Loungeflies. Retired just means that they don't make the design anymore. And I wanted it. It was in my like wish list for ages. And I was trying to find it and I got super lucky on Marketplace. Someone was selling it for 80 bucks in Perth. And I got so excited. This one here. And I love it because it's Pocahontas to a T. The necklace. Echoing that teal on the label. the brown, the fringe down the bottom, and even the tattoo on the correct side on the pocket. Gorgeous. The color scheme of the beiges, I want to say, is lovely. And then on the back it says, listen with your heart, and it's iconic. Miku's even in it. Is Flit? Yeah, Flit's at the top as well. And then the zip is Pocahontas running. I mean, love this bag. This is one that I don't wear super often. I have worn it, but I love it so much. And because it is lighter, I get worried about it getting damaged, and it's really hard to replace. So I have worn it, but it's not often. Inside is the compass again, but this time we've got this like yellow silhouettes of Miku, Flit, Pocahontas, and that just goes all the way down. Yay. Really, really love this bag. And let's stick with the princess theme. And over here, I have a Snow White bag. This one is from Pop Culture, part of that big order I did, and it is a crossbody. I love the colors in this. So bright, so bold, iconic Snow White with the blue, yellow, red. And even her shoulder puffs from her dress are on the side. Famous, bluebirds, the apple as like a little tag where the magnet is. And on the back, with a smile and a song and some of her forest friends. Even the detail around the tag, the white, but it's in like this bubbly kind of shape. The white stitching around. The red bow as the handle. And then inside I have the strap. So you could hold it like this, or you can turn it into an off-the-shoulder crossbody. And that lovely blue is again here, and it's got a gold around there to extend it. And inside, again, a little bit hard to show, is Snow White dancing with some forest friends on a black background. Just gorgeous. And white on the inside of this flap. I will say that Loungefly do a very good job of their clasps. The magnet is really strong. And I believe that you can get this one in I believe you can get it in a, what's it called? A backpack as well. I could be wrong, but I just thought the crossbody was too lovely not to get. And sometimes you just need something a bit cute, you know? I also do have sitting up here with her from the Loungefly Mystery Box Villains Edition, the Evil Queen. I also have one from Beauty and the Beast. Sorry, I got that one from Pop Culture. Pretty sure. But this one was a gift from someone. It's Beauty and the Beast. So on the front, we've got Belle at the Be Our Guest dinner. The plates are shooting out pink champagne. I want to say champagne. I don't know why it's pink. Cogsworth covered in food. And it's just great chaos. Simple sides. Gold zip just says Loungefly. On the back, that pink is continued in the straps. And we have Lumiere serving up some food. Inside, just more like French goodies, and Cogsworth is in there somewhere. I'll see if I can find him for you. There he is. There he is. Covered in that pie again. So that was a lovely little gift. And I think they won it at like an arcade, Time Zone or something. So check out Time Zone. They do have Loungefly bags. Let's stay with princesses and check out Rapunzel. I have two bags for Tangled. This was the first one I saw in this shape, and I actually really do like it. It's also a little bit bigger, but look how gorgeous. It's got this embroidered floral detail that is the same that you see on her dress. I think it's near her neckline or down the bottom. Purple on the back is Rapunzel dancing with lanterns. And then there is a pocket at the front, which is nice and big. This guy opens up. Can make it bigger by pulling this down. Opens up, and inside is pink, but lanterns are everywhere. A really nice bag, can hold quite a lot of stuff. And of course you can make it nice and secure by just tightening that back up again. I will say that Loungefly have really good magnets for closing their bags. They're really strong, they won't just like flap open. So that's a great feature. And then they brought this out last year. It was a hot seller. I actually haven't used it yet, but look at it. So cute, the Snuggly Duckling. The sides are simple. Sorry. The back, Rapunzel with the frying pan. It does come with straps, a strap of course, otherwise you couldn't wear it. It's a crossbody in the same brown. But what I love about this, the zips go all the way to the bottom. It's got this piece of fabric, so instead of just opening that much, it opens heaps. And inside you've got the duck. See if I can get a better angle for you, go this way. The duck, the frying pan, and just more like flowers. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I just need to find an outfit that will match it. Right next to Rapunzel, for no logical reason at all, I have my Peter Pan collection, and this is where the second bag from Disneyland Paris comes from, which I'll get to in a second. But this guy, another one that I got from Facebook Marketplace. Oh, the Snuggly Duckling I got from Jack's Cave of Wonders. This one is a Facebook Marketplace bag. I had seen it before, couldn't get my hands on it. It is retired, but I really love the animation style of it. We've got at the top, Peter, Wendy, and Michael. And I just love the animation style, like I said. They're in the clouds. Then it fades from the cloud color into like a dark night color. You can see it on the side in particular. So you feel like you're flying with them. And it says second star to the right and on till morning in an embroidered silver with the London silhouette night sky. Plain on the sides, gold zips, but Nana! Nana looking up at them as they fly away. Even the straps that have this like same blue, but they've put the white stitching in it just to make it a little bit more of a standout. And the inside, they are following Peter Pan, following the leader to Never Never Land. So cute. Okay, let's get the Disney park number 2. Like I said, when I was in Disneyland Paris, I grabbed 3 bags. This is the second of them. It's from a Tinkerbell range. They did have matching ears, which I did not get because I had to work on a budget, and I decided to get 3 bags instead of like a bag and some ears, or 2 bags and 2 ears. This one here, Tinkerbell. It's got an olive green, and then layered on top of it is white that's made to look like lace. Gorgeous. This kind of gold edge continues throughout. You can see it around the tag, the zip. When we move down, we've got Tinkerbell in her fairy forest, and her wings are done in a golden thread. That forest, fairy garden, I should say, continues on the side. The back, plain white, but at the very top it does say Disneyland Paris. The straps, green, like an emerald green, gold. And then inside, more like a fairy garden. So there's emerald green with a lighter green showing the flowers, and hints of red and pink to show roses and like lilies and stuff. So beautiful, so beautiful. And then they also did a really good range last year. I think it was last year, it could have been 2024. They brought out a really nice Tinkerbell range as well. So I got a crossbody, again, like olivey greens. And Tinkerbell is like indented, and she's got her gold pixie dust behind her. This just makes me think of Tinkerbell flying at the fireworks show in Walt Disney World. Really subtle. They've got like these 3 and 4 leaf clovers also indented. Crossbody in that same green, but the strap also has gold with those like 3-leaf clovers. And inside, the sassy queen herself, Tinkerbell. Let me see if I can show you nicely. In a variety, it's really hard to show in crossbodies, in a variety of Tinkerbell poses. So she's got like her back, she's got a leg up. Lots of different poses there. Beautiful, beautiful. I've also got, to sit on the same shelf, Hook from that Disney Villains mini mystery box Loungefly collection bag. Doesn't really go with the green and blue base. It's there. Behind me, if you don't already know, I love Hercules. Love, 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 love. I really want to go to London and see the stage show. It's not cheap, so I'm hoping that they'll come to Perth. But I do have 3 Hercules bags. The Tinkerbell crossbody is from Jack's Cave of Wonders. This one is either Pop Culture or Jack's Cave of Wonders, I can't remember, but it is a tattoo styled bag. They have a few of these for different movies. I like it because it's got every character. It's got Pegasus, Megara, Hercules, Hades, like all the main characters. And the blue is really nice. Again, it's a lighter bag, which is hard to find. The front zip is Hercules' medallion that he gets as a baby. So cool. And inside are more of that tattoo work, but just in the teal with like a blue outline. Love it. So just move pain and panic out the way. Crossbody. Beautiful violety purples. The muses, goddesses, as we know. Love them. Carry the whole show, obviously. They're the chorus. The tag this time is a beautiful purple to match the rest of the bag, as is the strap. And not just the leather bit, but the chains as well. That's what I mean, attention to detail. And then the inside, it's really hard to show on a crossbody, but it is Hercules' medallion. I do use this one quite a bit. It's a good size for a crossbody. And last but not least, we've got this pastel beauty who have all the nice characters of the film. Actually, I've just realized the only characters they don't have on a bag that I've seen so far is Pain and Panic. And there are a lot of Hercules Loungeflies I don't have that I want. They have a really good range. Most of them retired, so I haven't found them. But check this out. Pastel, gorgeous. Pegasus, Megara and Hercules' arms walking through those gates at the ends. The clouds, because obviously they're up in the heavens. Phil, Zeus and his mum, whose name I can't remember right now. No. And gold. It's also got like the medallion here as the zip. The straps, check out the straps. They're pink and then they've got like a Grecian gold pattern on them. The muses on the back. And then inside it's very Grecian, it's pinks, but like the pillars, Hercules posing, what else? Oh, Hercules and Meg kissing, Meg on her own. The medallion, so. This bag just makes me happy. It's so bright and cheerful. That is it for the Hercules collection, although as a part of the mystery box villains, I did get Hades as a mini. Hades is my favorite villain, definitely. He's got personality. Scar is a close second, but Hades is number 1 for me. Okay, I'm gonna take you over to the corner. Oh, those last two, the Hercules crossbody and the pastel were both from Pop Culture. But I'm going to take you to the corner here. Ooh. And, oh, a boo. Stay put. This is a bag that I got from the Loungefly website. They do not deliver to Australia, but I got it to my cousin's house in the States who posted it to me. There are not many bags from Aladdin that I really like, but this one caught my eye, and it is the magic carpet. The only detail is the carpet itself. Continues the whole way. It's got the tassels, the back plain, because there's so much happening that you don't need anything else. But you can see the shape kind of tapers in, you can undo the zips, opens up wider, and then the magic carpet pattern is the same on the inside. Stunning. 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 So the only one that I have, but he does sit next to Abu because they are friends. And right underneath the magic carpet and Abu is the last one I got from Disneyland Paris. And I got the matching ears. And I was very excited to find it because it was unexpected. And I had seen all over TikTok and Instagram the merch that came out, and I was looking so hard for it. I found it on eBay for over $1,000. I was like, I can't do that. That's excluding postage. And this was about halfway through the year. And then when I got to Disneyland Paris, January 2025, I'd kind of like, it wasn't on my brain. I was just walking through a shop. I go into every shop, and I turned a corner. It was right near the cast member at the cash register. And I saw it and I screamed. I'm not kidding. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And this poor cast member is like, are you okay? I was like, this is excitement. This is all good. She's like, oh, good. Because they had this anniversary Tarzan backpack with the matching ears, which I have over here. And I was so excited. I was like, yep, grab. They didn't have the Spirit jersey or Turk or the mug. Not complaining. But it is so hard to get Tarzan merch. So hard. They didn't have the pins either. But I cannot tell you how beautiful this bag is. Tarzan, he's actually like sticking out as he comes down on a branch. Turk, I do have a plushie of Turk as well, which I'll show you in a sec. And yeah, I can never remember the name. But on the back, Tarzan swinging from a branch with the spear that he makes to obviously try to kill the leopard that killed his parents. We've got the tan, but then the material has like a leaf pattern on it. And it does have 2 pockets. So the front pocket is actually the same size as the backpack. So inside is like portraits of Tarzan surrounded by leaves and just greenery. But because this is a park bag, they did something very cool because it has matching ears. The pocket on the inside has this like pouch that you can slot the ears into, do the zips so they sit nice and tight, and then you have like the ears coming out of the bag. So I got the bag and the ears, and then Jack from Jack's Cave of Wonders went to the States at some point during the year, and she brought back whatever she could find of the Tarzan merch, including the gorgeous Turk. So I did get the plushie in the end. All I'm missing is the Spirit jersey, the mug, and the anniversary pins. They are on eBay, I know, but I'm just not willing to pay the prices that they're selling for because they're in US dollars, stupidly expensive. Then you convert it to Australian dollars and add postage. You're talking like $500 for pins. I know I spent a lot of money, but that's insane. Just really happy that I managed to get the bag and ears. The ears are beautiful. I'll see if I can get them for you. Here they are. And like Turk swings here, and it pops out. The like bow still has detail on it. And there's even like the plant lines on the side. They're so pretty. Okay. I could talk about Tarzan for days. Actually, I will. Very quickly. The cruise I went on in December 2025, I was doing a quiz with some people that I'd met. We're on a team, and it was a tie between, they're like, oh, if you have 18 points, give us a whoo. I'm like, yeah, it's out of 20. We got to 19 points. Woo! And then we happened to get 20 out of 20 and they got 19 out of 20. And I'm so proud because the question that was like the decider was a Tarzan question and I was the only one that knew the answer. Really cool, proud moment for me. Watch your old movies, educate yourself. But let's go into Pixar land for a bit. I'm going to take you through Toy Story. Toy Story and Loungefly, they do an amazing job at this. There are so many bags that I want, but I have 3, so now I'm really picky. They did bring out a Buzz Lightyear one last year. That was like Buzz in the toy box at the shop. And I really wanted it, but like I said, I have 3 and trying to get bags that I don't like have that series from already. This guy is from Jack's Cave of Wonders. Stunning. It is a crossbody or handheld bag. I'll show you the strap in a sec. But it's got most of your characters on it. Jessie, Woody, Buzz, the army guys, Rex, the piggy bank, Bullseye, and it just continues. You've got the option to turn it into the crossbody over here, and the straps aren't stuck. So if you do turn it into a crossbody, they can flap down. It's quite big. It's like a very Mary Poppins shaped bag, if you know what I'm talking about. The bag, the endless bag. Inside, the clouds in Andy's room. Perfection. This bag is perfection. And then it comes with the strap, which is just plain black. This just too good, too good. All right, Lotso, you're in the way. This bag, also from Toy Story, is like, I like it. I like the design. It's not a very practical bag, which I learned after the first time wearing it. So it's the army guys, as you can see, very like khaki colors. The zip is an army guy coming down a parachute. Don't know if you can see that. There you go. And then the back, keeping the peace. Black straps, gold, which matches the army. But the issue for me with this is the fact that this is sequined. Don't know if you can see the shine. There we go. And it gets caught on everything. My hair gets stuck in it, jackets that have like little fleecy bits. So that's why I don't wear it as much anymore, because it does get caught on lots of things. I do like it though. And then inside, army guys. Okay, this last one. Where did I get this? Oh, I must have... 1, 2, 3. This last one I got... I don't remember. I got the ears at Supernova last year, and then the bag... I must have bought it from the Disney store, because I don't remember getting it at Disneyland Paris, and it's a Parks bag. But here it is. Now, there is a very, very similar looking bag that is not a Disney park bag. It's still Loungefly. I don't like that one. If you pull up a picture of this and put it next to the non-park one, you will see the concept's the same, but there are some subtle differences. Love this, don't like the other one. But it's Woody. Classic cowboy outfit. Red scarf, yellow shirt, the buttons, the sheriff's bag, the cow print, his buckle. It even, like these stick out, they actually do lift a bit, so you can see it's like his belt's gone through it. The holster's on the side. The back has like his belt buckle shape as well, brown into the red material. Gold zips. The costume continues behind the front pocket. And then on the inside is Woody. There's also like his footprints, the horseshoe, the hat, belt buckle shapes in there. Really pretty. But I got, like I said, I got the ears at Supernova, and then they didn't have the matching bag, but a few weeks later on the Disney store, once they had left Perth, the park bag popped up, and now I have the matching set. So bag, ears are just above. Cute, cute. And then the last little thing I have, I've got this little alien mini Loungefly. That was a part of a mystery box set too. I think we should stay in the Pixar world, and I'm going to bring you over to the side. I have some very cool Monsters Inc. bags. One of them I'm very proud of. This one is from the Disney store in Australia. It is Monsters Inc. University, which obviously came out after, but is a prequel, and it's like your college style jacket, patches that you would get on your jacket or on your wall, like college paraphernalia. The sides of the sleeves for the jacket. Silver zips this time. The jacket does continue down beneath the front pocket. And the pockets on the side, this blue bit is actually fluffy, like furry, for the monsters. Oh, the back. It says, National Scaring University Champions for the competition that they enter. Poor Mike. It's all right, it ends well, we know how it ends. And then inside, it's like more college paraphernalia, like you'd put on your wall. So that was a cool one. And a very versatile bag. It goes with a lot because of the color. But this one, a retired bag that I've been trying to find for ages. It's Boo's Door, and I found it on Marketplace. It is retired, but they do pop up occasionally, so keep an eye out for it. Boo's Door. And it's quite wide. You can fit a lot in here. This pink just flows through. The back has Boo in her little monsters costume. And then those says Kitty as well with some flowers. Those flowers with Boo in her costume get continued on the inside. And check it out. It turns on. How cool is that? So if you like this bag and you want it, you can still find it. It's just going to take some time and some patience. And if it comes up, as long as it's not like a ridiculous amount of money, like I wouldn't pay more than $2.50 for it, including postage, grab it. And Marketplace, generally, they're pretty good at like negotiating. But that was local. That was in Perth. Just very, very lucky to get that one. Okay, we are going to end with both a princess and villain. I will get them both out. Oh, no. Over here. This bag is from Jack's Cave of Wonders. It is Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, and her prince. And these roses or the floral pattern are all embroidered, so they do pop out. It's a lovely texture. The cream is that same woven texture as the Oogie Boogie bag. The back, more of the embroidered flowers. This violety purple around the plaque, which is the same for the straps on the side. A rose clasp. The strap is that purple we saw around the Loungefly tag and on the side. And then the chain is like a bronze, which matches really nicely. But one of the things I love about this bag is the contrast of animation styles. So the front, classic Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, classic. Inside, so different. It is more of like a Japanese animation. And I'm here for it. They did make this in a backpack as well, but too cute not to get in a crossbody. And right next to her on the shelf, keeping her safe and sound, I have Maleficent. This came out last year, so 2025 Halloween. It's a US exclusive, so I did get this from the Disney store in the US, sent to me at the same time as the Aladdin one. It does come, I believe, in like a really dark purple too, but it's actually a very fine velvet. And these flowers, you can see it's the same pattern as a crossbody, but embroidered in thread. So it like indents into the velvet. The horns stick up, so it is a bit, you gotta be careful when you're storing it. The back is just plain black, but you can see I haven't worn it yet because I got it after Halloween. But on the straps, there's like thorns that have been impressed into the leather. And inside is Maleficent with Diablo as the dragon, and just that green that is notoriously synonymous with Maleficent. And it sits right next to Maleficent as the dragon on the shelf. that is definitely not it, but it is it for today's Loungefly tour. I have way more to go through. So if you are enjoying this, please make sure that you do a bit of a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you can to help. And I will be back with more of my Loungefly deep dive. And hopefully it's been helpful for you to find out a little bit about my collection, how I find things, where I find things. If you have any questions about prices or how I access things and I haven't answered them, please do let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a magical, magical day.